President Joe Biden on Friday called for suspending typical exchange relations with Russia and said the U.S. would boycott imports of fish, vodka, and jewels from the country as a feature of a work to increase monetary tension on Russia for attacking Ukraine. Welcome viewers to my channel. Please subscribe, like my video and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next update. Biden said the U.S., alongside the G7 and European Union, will call for denying most preferred country status for Russia, alluded to as long-lasting ordinary exchange relations the U.S. The status implies two countries have consented to exchange under the most ideal terms, which can incorporate lower levies, less obstructions to exchange and high imports, Biden said. Denying PNTR for Russia will make it harder for Russia to work with the United States, and doing it as one with different countries that make up portion of the worldwide economy will be one more squashing disaster for the Russian economy that is now experiencing seriously assents, Biden said. The president said, many issues partition us in Washington, yet representing a majority rules government in Ukraine, pushing Russia's hostility ought not be one of those issues. The liberated world is meeting up to defy Putin. The president additionally said thanks to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi for being a solid promoter on this issue and for holding off on the regulation in the House of Representatives until I could arrange each of our critical partners to keep us in complete harmony. Biden declared the U.S. would prohibit merchandise from a few mark areas of Russia's economy, including fish, vodka, and non-modern precious stones. The White House says this will deny Russia more than $1 billion in trade incomes. The president will likewise sign a leader request finishing the exportation of extravagant things, including spirits, tobacco, clothing, adornments, vehicles, and collectibles, to Russia. A White House official told CNN the objective is to keep harming Russian oligarchs and the country's most well-off individuals by denying them of their familiar luxuries, as the U.S. keeps on attempting to put strain around those near Putin. It is additionally pointed toward eliminating ways for these oligarchs to shield their cash, as they are now progressively shut off from conventional monetary roads, the authority said. The U.S. imported 48,867 metric huge loads of fish from Russia in 2021. Worth about $1.2 billion, as per the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Crab represented the biggest piece of those imports, with the U.S. purchasing more than $900 million worth of frozen snow and red lord crab the year before. The U.S. sells no fish straightforwardly to Russia, as the nation prohibited U.S. commodities of fish and fish in 2014. Imports of Russian vodka to the United States represented just 1.3% of all-out vodka imports in 2021. As per the Distilled Spirits Council of the United States. The aggregate sums to $18.5 million in 2021, the Distilled Spirits Council of the United States said. The president additionally reported G7 pioneers would look to deny Russia the capacity from acquiring from the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. We will keep on pressing Putin, Biden said, adding that Putin should follow through on the cost for sending off an unmerited assault on Ukraine. The G7 is likewise moving forward tension on degenerate Russian tycoons. We're adding new names to the rundown of oligarchs and their families that we're focusing on, and we're expanding coordination among the G7 nations to target and catch their evil-generated gains. They support Putin. They take from the Russian public and they look to conceal their cash in our nations, Biden said. CNN detailed Thursday that bipartisan discussions in the Senate had been coming to fruition to make a more forceful move on Russia's exchange status, after the White House actually watered down the House-passed bill restricting bringing in Russian oil, gaseous petrol, and coal into the U.S.